Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Homeschooled with Dustin Alberty. I'm joined by the newest AIW graduate. We're here with Jesse Blair.
Jesse Blair.
Blair.
What's up, everybody?
Jesse, it's good to see you.
Good seeing you.
We're about 2 weeks out.
2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks out. It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
I was just talking to Alonzo Cruz. Alonzo Cruz trained for about 2 years.
About 2 years, yeah.
And then Rudy Ray Woods, a little over a year he's been here.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you training?
Year and 6 months about.
Year and 6 months, about a year and a half. But kind of that one in between.
Right in the middle.
Been around for a while. Fans may recognize you as just JB, which, I mean, Jesse Blair is JB.
Always JB.
So you are. Always been JB.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm Dustin Alberty. Everybody knows that. That's how it works. You know how it is. So we have kind of a similar background.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Coming to AIW, being like, I like doing this. Let's do this more.
Yeah, it's a lot different because most of the time showing up at the school, all the students are like, I forget. Can I swear on this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I watch.
It doesn't matter.
But no, everyone's like, I watched Raw, I watched SmackDown, or I saw Dynamite, and then saw Britt. So I want to go where she was, and then it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was coming around for a while.
So let's start from the beginning. Growing up, what's like your first wrestling memory?
My first memories have been of wrestling was watching movies. Movies were my first love. And I was very confused why this hot dog colored man kept on showing up in my movies. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is he doing in Gremlins 2? What is he doing in Muppets from Space? What's going on?
Two classic cinema.
Two classic. Cinematic classics. Muppets from
This is why I like you. We got a good cinematic classic. Gremlins 2 and Muppets from Space. Mm-hmm. Two great sequels.
Two great. Yeah, everyone loves them.
Does Muppets from Space count as a sequel?
Yeah.
It's just a linear movie franchise.
It's more of a spin-off.
Yeah.
None of the Muppet fans like that one. Although...
It's funny.
It's funny. It's good. And also, one of my other favorite Muppets movies, and it's a holiday time. It's the...
Christmas Carol?
No, not the Christmas Carol.
Oh.
It's it was a direct-to-TV. It's a very Merry Muppet Christmas where they do the It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, see, I was thinking of, there's the Muppet Letters to Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Muppets Letters to Santa is what I was thinking of. Oh, yeah. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah.
No one likes it. I do. It's fun.
I love all Muppet things.
Muppets are great. The Muppets are great. There needs to be more Muppets. One of my earliest...
Outside of Hulk Hogan in movies.
I think one of my first Raws that I watched live was the episode where the Muppets were on Raw.
Okay.
That was like one of the first ones where I watched in live. Anything has been like on playback or it's like the old stuff that I've watched. But that was like one of the first ones where I watched live. And as a someone who was raised as a Irish American Catholic, just seeing Beaker and Sheamus, that meant everything.
Love it. So, get into WWE, watching Raw, assuming watching SmackDown not long after that.
Yep, pretty much.
And then I know, because I know you and you've been around, and a little different than Rudy Ray Woods, a little different than Alonzo Cruz, you watch everything.
I watch a whole lot.
From like the beginning, you watched a lot of it. So so you see WWE, it's like, when does it start to kind of like become like the amount of Joshi you watch is more than anybody should have to watch in their life? It's great. Joshi wrestling is fantastic. I'm not giving anything, but you watch a lot of Joshi wrestling.
I watch so much because that's where all the cool stuff came from.
All the cool stuff does come from Joshi wrestling.
Everything that was cool about the early indies came from taking spots from the Joshis.
Yeah.
From 80s and 90s, All Japan, Women's, Gaia, Neo, all that.
So what gets you into the Japanese stuff? Do you find the indies first and then?
It was a little bit more that I am not the traditional path of getting involved in wrestling because I watched I mentioned a little bit about it was more of here and there popping in for WWE, but it was at the sort of
didn't grow up with it.
No, I didn't grow up with it. It was actually like banned in my house because Catholic family and all that.
Yeah,
and then as soon as I start watching wrestling weekly with Dynamite when I was at the house on college breaks, then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? Your grandfather was a huge wrestling fan and he would watch it all the time. Whenever he was watching you, You were always sitting there, and it's like, what
Yes, I was watching it. Yeah,
I was, but yeah, from a orphan from Detroit, his favorite dude was Diesel, Big Sexy.
Hey, that's perfect. Big
Absolutely.
Detroit guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was the biggest thing with them.
So you watch Raw, you find the indies, you start watching the indies. That gets you into Joshi, gets you into Japan. Like I said, you probably watch more wrestling than most students coming to the school.
That's probably a fair assessment.
You find AIW.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find AIW?
I found AIW from the very viral Vine clip of Candace and
Cedric Alexander.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the lumbar check from episode 10.
Yes, episode 10.
Episode 10.
If you watch that clip, I'm like right off of the clip. My friend Justin is the one who pops up real hard when she goes flying in the air.
That was a crazy spot, and just seeing that, I was like, I have to know where this is. And then I found out
it's like up the street.
I was like, it was up the street, and so I was like, all right, I gotta watch. And of course, I'm still in middle school, early high school, and I was like, all right, let me just follow along and watch. And so got a couple of the DVDs as they were coming through from Swarmwork Video at the time, and just kept on tuning in, watching from afar, and then finally was able to make it out.
So first show I remember seeing you at was Nightmare on Elm Street, the hardcore tournament, or not? It wasn't the hardcore tournament. It was the one where Wes hits Cavalier.
I was not at that first one.
Was it the second one?
It was the second one.
Okay, so it was the hardcore tournament then.
Yes, it was the hardcore tournament.
Was that your first show?
My first show,
or it was like one of your first shows.
It was one of the first shows.
Remember, that's the first time I remember seeing you.
Yes. My first show was The Doctor Is In.
Okay.
So that was a fun one.
And good one. In Akron.
It was in Akron, yeah. R.I.P. R.I.P. the Camels. As soon as the Camels went, that was...
to themselves.
Yeah.
New venue now. Down in Akron. So you're watching it in your family. Do you have any siblings that watch wrestling? Was it, you said like your parents didn't watch it. They weren't like, your grandpa did.
Yeah, my grandpa did. And it was... He just died when I was like super young.
So it wasn't like you knew him?
Never really knew him.
Yeah.
But no one in my family was a huge fan of it. But it was a couple of people that I was friends with when I was growing up in North Carolina. They were huge. They were the often talked about and alluded to people that as soon as WCW died, they just stopped watching wrestling. And all they would do is they would watch all the old stuff. So the 80s, 70s, 80s, NWA stuff. That's what a couple of my friends were growing up on.
So you grew up in North Carolina?
I grew up in North Carolina. I grew up in Charlotte.
I didn't know that. When did you move to Cleveland?
I moved to Cleveland in probably 2010.
Okay.
Because it was, coming after the financial recession and, job stuff.
Yeah.
Bringing it up there. But, about 2010. And
came up here.
Yeah, been here ever since.
Yeah. So grew up in North Carolina. You were in WCW country.
Oh yeah.
So that's why you weren't really watching WWE at all.
Oh yeah, no.
One of the things you were seeing were like Flair vs. Steamboat, which is great. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Love Flair vs. Steamboat. But along with Flair vs. Steamboat, you get like Arachnid Man, and you're like, let's see where you go from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So find AIW, start showing up as a fan.
Yeah.
Coming to the shows, enjoying them. I know you were here for a long time. What made you finally decide, all right, I'm going to do this? Like, I know, like me, I started coming to AIW because I knew they were opening a school. And I was like, oh, they're opening a school. Let me go see what's going on so I can go join the school. That's what got me into AIW. I had seen their flyers all over the place. Never really had friends that were into wrestling. Didn't have any siblings or anybody who wanted to go to wrestling with me. So I never really went. Finally, bit the bullet, went by myself. Said, hey, I heard you guys are opening the school. They're like, yeah, baby. I'm like, all right. I just kept coming to shows.
Yeah.
So by the time you show up, school's full blown. They've got people coming out of the school.
Oh, yeah.
So you come in, you see these people come, but you go, you know what, I'm going to go back there and become one of those guys instead of staying out here and be one of these guys.
I mean, it's sort of everyone talks about it. They just have the bug and then they just make it happen. And that's sort of what it was. And I just needed to get a couple of things in order. And then as soon as I was able to sign on the dotted line, I shot the message to Tom, and I was like, hey, I want to come over. I want to be on that side of the guardrail.
Yeah.
Although I didn't tell him. It was hilarious. It wasn't until I came in for my tour that Dom realized that it was BJB that emailed him.
Not another JB.
I was like, wait a minute.
Huh. Well, you are the other JB. Well, not anymore.
I'm the JB now.
The JB now.
I'm the JB now.
The JB now.
The JB for now.
So come in. How did you feel? So I know I had like a. I mean, a lot of my friends are still out. Like they're still fans of AIW. I've got. This is like one of the few times it talks to me. Like, was here first. So like, how do like your friends that are the fans like? How do they take like I'm going to go become a wrestler?
I think there's a handful of them that are used to hearing people say like, "Oh, I'm going to go on the other side of the guardrail," and then they're like, "All right, good luck to you. We'll see what happens on the other side." But it's just about putting in the time, and from me being committed to being at every show when I was a fan, and it's the same people that come to every show.
Yeah.
Your Pans, your Stacys, your Justins, your Charlies. And they're coming to every show. They're seeing me staffing at every show. So they're like, oh no, she's legit. She's going in for it.
She's doing it.
She's going to make it happen.
So you've, like I've been saying, got about 2 weeks now.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Got your first match.
First match is set.
First opponent.
I do.
What do we think? Who do you got?
I got Big Vice.
You got Big Vice?
Big Vice.
What do we think? How do you feel about Big Vice?
I'm feeling good. We both have a common affinity for, we're getting a little bit more experience and watching more about Lucha Libre. And we do love our Joshi spots, our Joshi moments. So I think we both know what each other is going to bring. And even though he hasn't seen too much of me, no one's seen too much of me, but
that's kind of the plus side.
Yeah.
Don't know what to expect.
Well, he knows what I study, so he knows what he can. He
studies a lot of the same stuff.
Yeah, he has the outline. Yeah, but we'll see what we get to when we get in there.
All right. Liz, you feeling good about it then?
I'm feeling good.
We're 2 weeks away. Like I said, it's hell on earth today.
Yeah,
things are getting set up.
Mm-hmm.
Everything feels good. We're confident.
Everything's set up. Everything's good. It'll be
got a couple more weeks to train.
Oh yeah, grind it out, and it's all about showing up the next day.
So now you're technically the first woman to come out of the AIW school.
Yeah.
Britt Baker came out of the AIW school, but she was training beforehand, came here kind of as finishing school thing. You are the first ground level.
Yeah.
What does that like mean to you as a person?
It's huge. But I never go into things thinking that I want to be the first or I want to be the only. These are the things that I know that I need to do. And whatever accolades happen after the fact is how they are. But I didn't sign up for the school thinking I'm going to be the first woman to come out of the school. There's been so many people that have been close.
Yeah.
And it sucks for everyone that hadn't made it through. But sometimes it's just about being in there, grinding it out. And sometimes it's just luck.
It's sometimes it's luck. And honestly, before we get out of here, I will say, I said this, but when I had Austin James in here for homeschool. Austin James, one of the hardest working, JB, one of the hardest working AIW students I've ever seen. Deserves every good thing that comes to her. Like at every show, at every ring rental, helps wherever you need to help at. Never stops working. Like more of these kids need to really pay attention to that. We try to tell them, but like I just want everyone to know. I know that I'm not the only one who recognizes it, but I wanted to let everybody out there know. JB, one of the hardest working. Jesse Blair, one of the hardest working AIW students. Real excited for you to graduate. Hope you don't do that thing where you graduate and then just stop working.
Oh no, that can't be me. That could never be me. I can never stop.
Love that. Jesse, so great to have you.
Nice having it. Nice being here.
Joined today by the newest AIW ref graduate, Ben Himes. Ben,
hey,
nice to have you here at homeschool.
Yeah.
So you are now the fourth ref to debut on the AIW school.
Yeah,
it would be for Xavier Franklin. And then we have Charles Van, Mike Romo,
and
and now we got you.
Now I got me.
Got you. So you started off training to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
Switched over to be a referee. What made you decide to make that change?
Yeah, so I did, like over a year of the wrestling training, taking all the bumps. Took a few months off, and I didn't know if I was going to come back to training. But I was sitting there, and I'm like, I got to do something. Originally I wanted to try to do like mixed martial arts reffing, but I couldn't find anywhere to do that training at around here. You'd have to go out to the west side of the U.S. But so I reached back out to Dom, and here we are now. They sent me back, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
So let's go back now. Wrestling. You obviously have a love for wrestling.
Yeah.
What's your first memory of wrestling?
Ooh, my first memory of wrestling. Honestly, it's probably, something during like the Ruthless Aggression era, because the Attitude era was a little too young for that time.
How old are you?
So I'll be 30 next month.
All right, so you're all around the same age so far, debuting wise. All right. So Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah, probably, John Cena when he came out,
Just remembering John Cena.
Kurt
Angle. All right, John Cena, Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that was a good little match that he had.
Just gets you into wrestling. Do you have other people in your family? You have like brothers and sisters who are into it, or dad, mom?
My dad's into it. He's been watching since like the 70s.
Yeah.
He's a big his favorite wrestler is Bret Hart. But yeah, he used to watch all those like. You name guys that I can't even remember off the top of my head.
He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, he was watching back.
So
back.
Dad's a big wrestling fan.
I have some cousins too that are wrestling fans. So
you didn't get into it like when you were young. It kind of took a little bit for you to kind of start to like it.
Oh yeah, probably during like the early 2000s and up is when I was watching frequently, and then I kind of fell off in the like mid 2010s a little,
Yeah, it's like probably from like 9 to like 12. You were really into it, and kind of.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
You at that high school age, really wrestling's going whatever at that point. Get it? No, people like that.
I just pay attention, but it wasn't like when I was younger.
Not going on your way to find it.
Yeah.
So, what gets you back into it? Then it gets you go. You know what? Let's keep watching. Let's watch more.
I just think like now, because I mostly watch WWE.
Yeah.
I never really watched any indie stuff until I, started at the school. I didn't watch any like other independent promotions or anything like that. But I don't know. I guess probably when they just started changing. When I guess Triple H took over, kind of WWE, got me more back into it.
So you only more recently kind of was like, all right, back into this. Last like 3-4 years.
It probably like 2018, 2017.
All right.
Get back into it. Big LA Knight fan.
The LA Knight guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
He just reminds me of Stone Cold and the Attitude Era.
That look to him.
So
you're watching it on and off. Kind of get back into it. 2017, 2018. Pandemic hits, obviously, probably watched more wrestling. He's got more time. I would guess a lot of people that was their way around it, or.
Well, yeah, during the pandemic, I was I'm a U.S. Navy veteran.
Oh, so you were working.
So yeah, 2020. I was deployed to Okinawa, Japan.
Oh, so you were watching good wrestling.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on in Japan at that time. Japan was real locked down.
Yeah, so. Just wearing a mask over my face, getting told if you take it off, you're gonna get in serious trouble.
Yeah.
But so that was my time during COVID.
So you didn't get to watch the wrestling, have a good time.
Yeah, I watched what I watched. I remember watching Baker Mayfield and the Browns.
There you go.
And when we beat Pittsburgh,
that was good. That was a good time.
Yeah, that was
better than most wrestling going on at the time.
I was in the room just screaming. I was like, "Yeah,
we did it!"
Yeah,
and then we lost. Chiefs.
Yeah, close.
It was such a close game. I was so stressed out. Hollywood getting hit. Obviously a foul. Should have been a touchdown. Anyways, not even bring it up, Ben. Anyways, so You're in the Navy. What year did you get out of the Navy?
2022.
So 2022, you get out of the Navy.
Yeah.
So you came to the school in
24 February.
So like the 2 years, what made you go, I want to try to become a wrestler?
So got to like early 2023, I started doing a lot of powerlifting in the gym.
You are jacked.
I was a lot bigger.
You were a lot bigger. That's true. You were a lot bigger.
I slimmed down to try to fit more of the referee role.
Yeah.
But I got into powerlifting, and I wrestled in high school, and I was like, let me do something with like lifting weights. Like, it's fun, good stress relief, lift the weights, but I want to do something more. So that's when when it got to about 2024, waited about a month, and then I got in contact with Dom in the school and showed up.
Yeah. You said you trained for about a year-ish.
Yeah, a little over a year.
And you're like, it's taking bump stuff trust me, I get it.
No.
That's why I talk it's a lot easier. So you decided to become a referee. Now we're about 2 weeks out from your referee debut.
We are.
How well prepared are you? Like, how do you feel? Like, I know, so you kind of have, I don't know how much Jake has been around, but I know that during the shows, you were like attached to Jake's hip whenever Jake's not in the ring.
Yes.
Charles Van, I'm assuming, is helping you out of training a lot.
Yes, he's been up there as well. I've asked both of them a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Just trying to get their mind because they've been doing it for a little while.
Tom Dunn, probably training since your dad started watching wrestling in the 70s.
Right. Yeah, he's been around. I feel good. The closer it gets, and the more I'm thinking about
feeling prepared.
It's like, all right, now that the nerves, the closer you get, like, all right, how's it gonna be standing in that ring with the whole crowd around and stuff?
It's way different than being in there during like a practice match. That's how do you feel in those practices? You feel like you're getting everything, figuring it out, getting good feedback on where you're.
Much better. Done probably close to 80 practice matches.
Yeah, that's good.
Since starting.
It's a lot of
back in August for reffing. And I feel like each week I'm fine tuning something, getting a little better each time. But
ready out of the earpiece in your ear while you're out there and feeding. Got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left.
7 minutes to go.
You've been there watching it.
Oh yeah.
It's I can't wait to see what that's referees is always like a real weird one to me because like. Not that I don't think people go, oh, I want to be a referee. But, like, I think it takes, like, someone to, like, really realize, oh, I want to ref. I'm interested to see how people do it. It's not always... It's a lot more than people think it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, people talk about, like, ring awareness for, like, the wrestlers and, like, spacing. A referee needs to have a whole nother type of ring awareness, whole nother type of spacing awareness. Like, that's the stuff that, like, no matter how many practice matches you do, once you're in a crowd and like there's all those people, you have to like blank that out and just focus on where you're at.
Oh yeah, definitely don't want to be in the way of any spots. You don't
want to do that.
Ruin the flow.
Get yelled at.
Yeah. Crowds like this guy sucks or something.
Yeah, that happens a lot too.
Sure.
So it's now that we're like you figure out you want to ref. Like what referees like. When you're watching a referee, like what referees do you like to watch to kind of like see like what they're doing?
Let's see. Obviously, you got Charles Robinson. Everybody knows him. Even the old days, like Earl Hebner was good.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a list, just a list of the referees.
Just watching them, just.
I don't have like a favorite one to watch.
Yeah, but just like you're watching it, you're getting. You have to watch it completely different.
Oh yeah.
Again, it's like I tell people when they start wrestling too, like, or most people tell them, you gotta start watching wrestling differently. Like, to watch it, to learn to ref is another just completely watching it differently. You have to like you have to watch the action, but also see like what the ref's doing during the action, and then you have to like pay attention to what the referee is doing while there's no action. Got to pay attention to why it's refereeing to me you're kind of quarterbacking the match.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about Baker Mayfield,
Baker.
You're kind of quarterbacking the match. Like you're making sure that the plays that are being called are being executed correctly. Like your job is to make sure that it's being executed correctly. Like if anything goes wrong, it's your job to make sure that thing that's going wrong gets reeled back in as best you can. It's your job to kind of make sure Just getting off camera. Just leaning back. I can see myself.
Yeah,
I don't like
I
it.
see it. Yeah.
I've been keeping myself in the camera. It's like your job to make sure everything stays on time, stays together, make sure that things don't go wrong. Even when things do go wrong, it's your job to kind of like fix that thing that went wrong. It's a lot of pressure. Not to put a lot of pressure on it.
No, there's a lot that goes into
like you said,
that.
80 practice matches is a good amount of practice. That's good practice matches. And you got probably another. We got 2 weeks.
2 weeks, probably.
Which is, you got at least 6 more days of training each week, or for 3 times a week. So, and we'll have probably 3 practice matches on each of those. So you got another 20 practice matches. You'll have a good 100. You'll have a good 100 practice matches under your belt.
Yeah, it's nice, but
let's get it all together.
Practice, and then
it's game time.
And it's game time.
We'll see how it goes.
We're really made at.
See what you got. see what Cultivate brings you.
Oh yeah, I think the show's gonna be really good.
I'm real excited about it. A lot of new names, a lot of debuts, a lot of graduates. It's gonna be good.
And then their family's coming out for the first time.
Yeah.
They never seen AIW before.
How about you? Your family coming out?
Yeah, I got some people, friends, my dad, my sister, some coworkers.
Yeah,
I pushed it out, We'll see if they tell you. They're like, yeah, we'll show up.
And they got to show up. That's the problem.
And now we got to see if they come,
Oh, so 2 weeks away, Ben. Yep. Nice to have you on.
Of course. Thank you.
I'm joined today by new AIW graduate Alonzo Cruz. Alonzo, great to have you here on Homeschooled with Dustin Alberty.
It's great to be here. Been looking forward to finally do this. It's been a long time coming, 2 years to be exact, but it's all gonna mean something here in a couple weeks.
I'll say this. Just talked to Rudy Ray Woods. He's been here for a little over a year, about a year training. You're one of those guys who's been here for a while. Stop on the training. Always kind of, whenever I saw you at training, I was, oh, this guy's got a little something to him. Glad it's finally happening for you. 2 years in the school is a lot of time. But if you ask most people, 2 years is a good amount of time to train. You're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I feel ready, mentally, physically. Everything in my life has pointed towards this. It's pointed towards wrestling, because it isn't easy. The training isn't easy. Being able to show up at practice and having to do everything outside of practice as well, it isn't an easy thing, which makes it that much more gratifying. It feels good to finally be at the place where everyone is coming up to you, looking forward to your debut, because they see the things that you do at the practice. They see your mentality. They see the things that you are willing to sacrifice. I sacrificed a lot, and I don't regret it, not one bit. I'll do it 10 times over, because this is exactly what I want to do.
That's good. It's real good. It's good. You're good. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
So let's go. Young Alonzo Cruz watching wrestling. What's the first wrestling you remember? You're sitting at home, or you're at your friend's house, or what's the first thing you remember? What's your first wrestling memory?
You know what's funny about that? My first wrestling memory doesn't come from a match per se. It doesn't come from watching it on TV. My first wrestling memory was playing it on the Super Nintendo 64. I might have gotten that wrong. Alex Melee, don't kill me. No Mercy, WWF, No Mercy. That was my entrance.
That was N64, yeah, N64.
Yeah.
No Mercy's your entrance. So the video game, was it your game, or was somebody else who went and played it?
It was a pass-down video game.
Okay.
I grew up pretty hard. I'm not going to talk about my past or anything. So we were pretty late on the game consoles.
So you were a generation behind, got that N64 and came with No Mercy.
Flipped it on with my brothers, and we played that game to death, man. I love that game. It's one of my favorite games. And that was my
So you get No Mercy. That's your introduction to wrestling.
Yeah.
So from there, now UCW, now what year is this?
This is probably mid-2000s. I'd say about 2005, maybe 2004.
All right, so the game's been out for a little bit of time at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So you find wrestling then. What's the first thing you watch? You're like, all right, here's the game. What am I watching on TV? What do you...
The farthest I can think of, the very first match I watched, and it wasn't even a match, actually. It was a segment. Edge was coming back. I don't know what was going on at the time, but he was coming back, came out, speared Eric Bischoff.
Okay.
I don't know what was going on at that time, but I saw that. The lights, the music.
That was the thing?
People going crazy, yeah. He runs in and spears Eric Bischoff through, I think it was on the corner. He hit his head in the bottom corner
That's
of the
rough.
ropes. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was hooked.
So the first thing you see, you get a video game, and then like you turn on TV. None of the guys in the video game are on TV.
None of them.
None of the guys in the video game are on TV. I mean, this video game came out in like probably 2000, I would guess. Maybe a little bit before that.
Yeah.
And then you're like 5 years later. Some of them in the game, sure.
Yeah, Edge, he
Yeah,
was in there.
but like he was a completely different Edge in the video game.
Right.
So you turn on Raw, you see Edge and Bischoff. Mm-hmm. And then are you watching weekly then?
Now I'm watching weekly.
All
Now I'm watching everything. Evolution was out. I was watching them.
Yeah, Evolution.
Kane was going crazy at the time. You know, just took off his mask, just destroying people. I fell in love with it, man. I fell in love with it. Loved watching it every Monday and Thursday, I believe.
Yeah,
That's when
SmackDown's on Thursdays.
coming
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
All right, so you're watching it. You said you had your brothers playing the game with you. Your brothers into it too?
Yeah.
Older brothers, younger brothers?
Younger brothers. I'm
Younger
the oldest
brothers?
of three.
All right, how old are you?
28.
28. All right, that's fine. Hey, 28's good age. 28's good age. Wish I was 28 still. Jeez. So, 28 years old, getting ready now. So your brothers were into it. How your brothers feel about you training?
Oh, they're excited.
They're excited.
Those two guys were my first opponents.
Yeah,
growing
well,
up.
usually they are.
Yeah, we've had many wrestling matches at the house, man. And I grew up in a single mother household, so that must have been so much hard.
Yeah.
So hard for her, you know.
Mom excited about it? Mom not excited about
She's
it.
the most excited.
That's good.
Oh yeah, she wants to see me go in that ring
good.
and handle some business because she
That's
knows
good.
who her son is and she raised me.
So we're 2 weeks out. First opponent.
Oh, you want to know who it
Who
is?
you got? Who you got your first opponent?
Oh man, it's the bodega bully himself, Zay
Garcia. Ooh,
Yeah,
it's a good look at the draw. Let's see how this goes.
yeah, definitely.
Bodega Bully gonna kind of get in there,
Well, that's the
toss
thing.
a little bit, try
That's
to go
the
strength
thing.
for strength with you.
My thing is, I can't stand a bully.
Most people just can't stand Zay Garcia.
That's fair. That's fair to say, but it's because he's a bully.
That's part of it.
I can't take it. So what I typically like to do when I'm coming across a bully is put them in their place. What are you going to do against someone who's bigger than you, stronger than you? Quite frankly, I'm smarter,
Better looking.
better looking. Come on now. The cards are stacked against Zay, man. And I'm excited to finally put him in his place.
I like the energy coming out of you right now, Alonzo. It's like it seems like, again, 2 years of training is a lot of time to train.
Brother, I'm telling you, man.
It reminds me very much like the members only when they finally got their opportunity after training for like 2 years through the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like you're finally there. Like I always tell people, like it's always nice to have that extra time. Like some people come through and in less than a year they're getting ready to debut and like you kind of see them.
No, you're right.
But like you are, I like your headspace right now. It's real good.
100%. I've been feeling like a caged animal these past 2 years. And that's not a bad thing, per se. It's not a bad thing if you're not standing across from me from the ring. Because if you are, I'm uncaged now. Now, how are you going to fare against that?
That's a good point. Great point. So mom's excited. Brothers are excited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got the big debut in a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
How are you feel? You're obviously confident.
Oh, man.
You're obviously ready to go.
Focused.
You're ready. Rudy said he had a couple nerves. Doesn't seem like you have any nerves.
No.
I like that. That's good. That's what I like to see.
I know what I can do, man. I have all confidence in the people that train me. I have all the confidence in the people that's giving me advice. And I have all the confidence in what I can do because I've been doing it for a while. And tell you the truth, man, these 2 years was training me to be in the ring. But my whole life, I've been training to cause destruction. And I'm trying to cause some destruction.
I love
I'm
this.
trying to destroy some things, man. I'm trying to do that.
I love this
and do
attitude.
it legally.
I didn't know Alonzo
You know
Cruz
what
had
I'm
this in
saying?
him. Every time I see Alonzo Cruz just standing there quietly doing his job. I like this guy.
Plotting, brother.
Love
Plotting.
Hey, I like it. I'm here for you.
Yes, sir.
So, we were watching WWE. We'll go back a little bit. Now we're watching WWE.
Yes.
When do you start seeing when do you see like a TNA or where does that come in? Like,
It didn't take long for me to discover TNA.
so then it's like I'm a wrestling guy now. Like you're watching WWE. So you watch small Raw, SmackDown.
Yes.
You find TNA. Mm-hmm. So you're watching TNA then.
Well, what sucked because I was I came across TNA before they were on TV weekly. I think back then they were pay-per-view for the most part.
They were pay-per-view on Wednesdays.
So I'd catch the the advertisement on TV,
Yeah.
and I'm like, holy crap, this looks really cool. Sting was there at the time. I saw Jeff Jarrett, who was also in
in the
Mercy
game.
as well.
Yeah.
I seen a couple dudes that I really wanted to watch. So when they finally got on Spike TV, I was watching it every week, every Thursday night on Spike. I was watching that. And honestly, man, I came to like it a lot more.
Yeah.
Because it was just different.
Yeah.
They did things
Much
lot more different.
Much different.
And it felt more raw, more gritty, more, unpredictable.
So you get into TNA, you're still watching WWE, got seen, you're like, when do you find AIW? Like, how did you find AIW?
AIW. So I came across AIW when I decided to become a professional wrestler. I looked up the nearest wrestling schools, and they were the first one to pop up. And when I signed up, I started watching the product. Obviously, started going to the shows, and the I in AIW, it's here, man. It is intense every single time you watch it from home. Every time you come to a show, even more. It's even more intense.
That's how I was hoping. Live shows way different than watching.
You're missing out if you're not coming to the shows. You're missing out completely. You come to the shows, your entire perspective on wrestling will change because it's that intense, man. If you're tired of watching the stuff on TV, if you're tired of watching things that are super predictable and you just, you hit your plateau, your wrestling plateau. A lot of us hit our wrestling plateau. You watch it so long, you know exactly what's going to happen and stuff. You get bored with it. Watch AIW. I promise you that will never happen because everything's different. They change it up every single time. You don't know what's going to happen. I swear.
That's like your first AIW experience is coming from like as a trainee coming to the first day. So what was your first show then? Your first show would have been?
First show, it was on a January. Man.
Do you remember where it was at?
Yeah, it was.
If it was January. Was it Kent?
Yeah.
Was that Temple?
Yeah.
Was it Temple or
no,
Kent?
No, not Temple Live. The Shrine. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was at the Shrine.
At the Shrine.
Shrine was January?
Yeah. January, February time.
Yeah, probably.
Man, I forgot the name of the show, but I remember the energy. I remember the intensity, and that hooked me even more. I mean, I was already hooked. I already wanted to become a professional wrestler.
Being in an AIW show.
But then watching it live.
That's a different,
oh my God.
Different animal.
Yeah, I was willing to do anything to be in that ring. Anything. And I still am.
Hey, about to do it. About 2 weeks away.
Oh, yeah.
About 2 weeks away. Here we go.
I got to tune in.
Man, Alonzo's ready.
Crazy.
I love how ready you are.
I'm so ready.
So ready.
Uncaged Alonzo Cruz.
Uncaged Alonzo Cruz going up
sound? You like that?
Against Zay Garcia.
Zay Garcia.
Perfect guy to just kind of see what you got.
No mercy.
Love it.
See how I brought it back around?
No mercy. Yeah, Alonzo Cruz,
Garcia.
no mercy.
Exactly.
That's a shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That's a shirt.
Yeah, we got
Gotta sell some merchandise. It's the only day you're going to sell is your first day. After that, see where you go.
Let's see where it goes, man.
I love it. I love it, Alonzo. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to tell the people at home? Let them know you?
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't see why anyone would be standing across from me in the ring if you're a fan. But if you see me outside and I'm running towards you with intent, I only got 3 words to tell you, and that is you better move. If you see Zay Garcia, make sure you tell him that because he's got to get out of the way. If he doesn't move, he's going to eat that pounce, and it's going to be really bad for him. That's all I got to say, though.
Alonzo Cruz, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Excited to see what you got. I'm joined today by a brand new AIW graduate, Rudy Ray Woods.
Great to meet you, Dustin.
I wouldn't say you just met me. Either way.
Great to reconnect.
This fucking guy. So, Rudy Ray Woods, the AIW fans don't know you.
Yeah.
By the time they see this, they might not have seen your first match yet. I don't know when this is going out. Or they might have just seen your first match. How do you feel? What first match? Who you got? How you feel?
I have Austin James on December 12th.
That sucks.
Austin James, really good competitor.
It's going to hurt you.
Obviously, he's going to hurt me, but I am ready. I've been training every day, just getting ready for this. I've been ready for this moment my whole life, and I'm ready for this opportunity.
All right. Rudy Ray Woods. All right, so let's get to know you, Rudy Ray Woods. Fans want to know the guy behind the wrestler. Rudy, tell me, what got you into wrestling? When did you first start watching wrestling?
I first started watching wrestling when I was a really young kid. I'm one of 8 siblings, so my older brother always had wrestling on, always the Attitude Era. So I've just kind of continued to watch it and always wanted to be a wrestler. Just really looking forward to fulfilling this lifelong dream.
All right. So, said your older brother was into wrestling?
Yeah, he was into wrestling. Yeah.
Okay.
He was a big fan of Stone Cold and The Rock.
How old are you? How old's your brother?
So my older brother is 31
right
now, and I am 28.
All right. So yeah, you guys are close to the same age.
Always been super close. Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Anybody else in the family or just brother? Dad into it, mom into it?
My dad was somewhat into it, but it wasn't anything, too crazy. My mom actually took me to a few SmackDown shows growing up, so that was actually pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of cool experiences with that. Almost got to meet Ron Simmons one time from my mom. That was actually pretty cool. He supposed to sign this card just saw him after SmackDown, and he didn't end up signing it, but got to, be by him for a while, so that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
First interaction with the wrestler.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Plenty now in the AIW.
Absolutely.
So what's your first memory of wrestling? So you grew up watching with your brother, what's the first thing you remember seeing on TV?
First thing I remember seeing, I would probably say WrestleMania. I think it was 21. It was John Cena and JBL. It was one of my favorite matches ever. We always used to go to Niagara Falls as a family growing up, so I always had that DVD. I watched that match probably 30 times, and that was the first Money in the Bank, which also got me, very interested in wrestling. Another exciting factor of wrestling. So I would say WrestleMania 21.
All right. First thing you remember is WrestleMania 21. It's a little after Attitude Era, in my opinion. But neither way, here we are. Stone Cold was around, I guess. Can't be too mad about it. So brother was into it. How'd your brother feel about you, training to be a wrestler?
Oh, he is so exciting. Saw him yesterday. We talked about 15 minutes, gave me a million different, new ideas or spots that you should do. So he's really pumped up.
That's the guy to listen to.
Oh, absolutely.
The trainers, not that your brother has been watching. Listen, he's got some spots for you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Love it. That's all family. That's like Tyson Riggs. His dad doesn't leave him alone about that stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'll have to ask
Tyson Riggs' dad is maybe the biggest wrestling knower of all time. That's why he's not. He says he's a Tyson Riggs fan. He's usually a fan of the other people. I see it.
Well, I'm excited to see that tonight, how that ends up. I'll have to talk to him.
Yeah. He's usually a good guy to talk to.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Who's a good guy to talk to? Who's a guy to talk to?
Yeah.
So your brother's into it. So when did you start looking outside of WWE? When did you first see a TNA, or was AEW the first time you saw these? Did you not know about TNA? What got you into indies?
So I loved TNA growing up.
Okay.
Always, when it was on Spike TV, I always watched it growing up. Was a big fan of the Hardys, Jeff Jarrett. But I feel like I just kind of always watched wrestling. After college, I just kind of got back into it, watched a lot of AEW. But I feel like after WrestleMania, I think it was 39, when Cody came back, that's when I, got really back into wrestling. And I saw me doing it for a living. I just, watched TV, just thought, why couldn't this be me out there? I have athleticism, I still have ability, and always wanted to do it.
Oh, you are an athletic kid, I'll give you that. So how did you find AIW?
So I actually went to, I think it was the Gauntlet for Gold with the Kurt Angle show last year.
Okay.
And I was blown away by everything. The ladder match specifically, it was with, I don't remember everyone. I think
Justice, Taylor, Price, Barkley, who won it. I think it was 4-way.
When Eric got speared off that, the ladder, I was I just was insane. I've never really seen a match like that in person. And I was just taken away, these people are this local, they're still able to do this. How can I be a part of this? How can I get speared off a ladder? How can I spear someone off a ladder?
Nice. Not the smartest thing. Let's give it some time. You'll get there. Don't do it right away. You do it right away. Don't ever see anything else. So you found AIW through, I'm guessing you saw Kurt Angle was going to be there, and you were like, oh, I'll go to AIW. Let's check this out, see what it is.
Absolutely. So after I went to that show, I ran into Ben, who's upcoming referee.
Yeah.
He's debuting on December 12th as well. I ran into him at a family party, and we talked for 2 hours. We were friends in middle school, but we didn't really talk since 8th grade. So it was good to reconnect. And he said he was been training for about 6 months. After that, I was there on that Tuesday. I talked to Dom. I sent him an email, and I was ready to go. I bought wrestling shoes actually before I even started. Went to Dick's, and I just knew that if I bought those,
They force you to do it.
Exactly.
Got to make an investment.
100%.
No, you can't get it. A lot of people make the investment and then just all of a sudden disappear. And you're like, you just bought a $100 pair of wrestling shoes. You've been paying for the last 4 months. And now you're just not here anymore. So I guess that's what you want to do with your money.
They better keep that receipt.
Yeah, you don't get it. They're going to take those back.
No, exactly.
Hey, take those back. So get to AIW, see the show. That's a big show to be at. A lot of people, bells and whistles, real good show.
Absolutely.
Message time, start training. How'd you feel when you started training? Like, where was your...
Honestly, I felt like I was behind the 8 ball right away. I felt like I was a good athlete, but I kind of came in out of shape. And a lot of people don't know, starting with the rolls and everything, the rolls really took me a while to actually learn. Dom actually had to put like a lot of extra effort into it. I'm sure he saw some potential in me. And eventually, after you keep going at it, just, then you pick it up. Like I said, it took me a little bit of time, but after you see some potential in you, you're not going to stop going. You're going to continue to, try to improve.
Once you get back, like, it really is like once it clicks,
yeah,
you just want to keep doing it more. You're like, oh yeah, no, I finally got it now. Like those roles, I've seen those roles just finish people's careers before they start.
Yes,
there are people who like they go in there and like, oh, I'm just going to do a somersault, and then they just like throw their head in the mat. You're like, all right, no, I guess that's what you're doing now.
Yeah, 100%.
That's some people do it, and they're like, oh, I can't do this. I can't even do a forward roll. And not me. I'm good at rolls. How dare you? Off camera, these people. Anyways.
Then after doing it for a while, eventually you just know that, I was meant to do this. Just saw a lot of potential.
Yeah. So, leading up now, got gear made, got your match ready.
Yes, sir.
How you feel? We're, not to give things away, but we are now about 2 weeks away from your debut. It's Hell on Earth. It's Black Friday. How you feeling? Like, do you feel confident, ready to go? Because I heard a story the other day that somebody had said, did you ever think about if something goes wrong? And he said, no.
Yes. So that is kind of true. I do feel ready. I do feel very confident. There are a lot of nerves and a lot of butterflies, but that also is very true. I feel like a lot of the time I was thinking of the best case scenario, and wrestling, that's not always the case. So I've just kind of been thinking, what if something does go haywire? How am I going to react? How am I going to counter this? How am I going to come back from this?
It all comes with time.
Absolutely.
I think most people tell you, if something majorly goes wrong in your debut, it's your debut match. You'll get through it. There's people who've had worse ones. There's people who've had better ones.
Yes, sir.
It's the best advice I can give you is, I've seen worse, probably. I will maybe have seen worse. We'll see how bad it goes.
Well, I'm looking forward to your critique.
I'll let you know. I let everybody know how I feel about their matches.
Thank you. Looking forward to that.
I get to call it. You go, that's Rudy Ray Woods. I know that guy.
I've imagined this.
Ron Walters will be like, I don't know who this kid is. I'm like, it's all right, man.
You better get to learn.
That's right. So, went over family, was into it. Went over what you've watched. Who have you been watching? Like, who do you like to watch? Like, who's like a wrestler that you're like, I need to check this guy out. Every match he has, I'm watching it.
Dolph Ziggler, 100%. Really look up to him. Like that he's also local from Cleveland, but a lot of the moves that he does, he's a really good seller. A lot of things that I try to emulate in my game, I see from Dolph.
All right. Dolph Ziggler.
Showstopper.
It's got Nick Nemeth. That's if you're watching, it hasn't happened already. December 27th at the Royal Palace, at the Royal Palace Royale. Royal Palace pulls that guy. Royal Palace.
Your tickets below.
Get your tickets. They're available probably. It might sell out. I don't know. I don't know what this venue looks like. It's a brand new venue for AIW. See how it goes. Yeah, Nick Nemeth will be there. You'll get to meet Nick Nemeth.
Absolutely.
The guy you are.
Pick his brain a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see who he wrestles. Might be Rudy Ray Woods.
You never know.
See how good you are. You beat Austin James. That's a big win.
Yes.
How a lot of people beat Austin James.
Shooting for the sky for this match.
So that's a big win.
Yes, sir.
Be a huge win for Rudy Ray Woods.
Can't wait for that opportunity.
Rudy, it was nice to have you on.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You as well, Dustin.
Everybody, thank you for watching. This has been Dustin Alberty, Rudy Ray Woods, Homeschooled. Catch you on the next one.